All right. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and of course a great welcome to Saab here at the Paris Auto Show. As you can imagine, we have pretty exciting times here at Saab at this point. And what I'd like to do is, of course, to talk to you a little bit about what we're showing here in Paris. But before I do that, I would like to recap a little bit what has happened to Saab over the last several months. The 23rd of February was, of course, a great day for Saab, where not only did we manage to get a new owner in the company, but also to accomplish a fully funded business plan. But since that day, we have really restarted the company, and the most positive thing is we continue to deliver in line with our financial business plan as we are building up the capability as a standalone company. We have concentrated all of our operations in Sweden, and of course we have restarted the manufacturing, where we're now operating at a speed of 39 cars per hour. At the same time, we have also started the manufacturing of the brand new 9.5 as well as the 9.3 convertible. The 9.3 convertible, for the first time in history, is now being built in Trollhättan, Sweden. We've also introduced a new distribution organization at Saab, where we're now responsible for the sales and marketing of our cars in 50 countries throughout the world. And we have recently signed deals with importers in markets like Japan, Canada, and Portugal. At the same time, we have secured wholesale and retail financing in all of these markets, which is, of course, an important foundation for a good performance out in the marketplace. We have appointed also some new and key management positions within the company. We have a new executive director of sales, Adrian Hallmark, which we have with us here today. And in addition to that, Jason Castriota, who is now the executive director for design at Saab, and we're happy to have these two gentlemen with us here today. Parallel to doing this, we have, of course, restarted our marketing activities at Saab, and that in the recent time has, of course, been focusing on the launch of the brand new Saab 9.5. And as most of you have probably noticed, the response for the 9.5 has been extremely favorable up to this point. Talk a little bit about the near-term issues and what we're showing here in Paris. Yesterday, back home in Trollhättan, Sweden, we announced our latest exciting strategic relationship, which really demonstrates how we at Saab would like to operate as an independent car maker. So it's with great pleasure, of course, that I reconfirm this new relationship between Saab and BMW. I think most of you recognize that BMW engines and their fuel-saving innovations are widely regarded as the benchmark in the premium segment. And from 2012, BMW will supply Saab with a 1.6 turbocharged gasoline engine, which we will use in the next generation Saab 9.3. It's a four-cylinder engine delivering about 200 horsepower. And this engine will, of course, be adapted to Saab's specific requirements that will be critical for the brand Saab. We are also, of course, open with BMW as it relates to further opportunities and to explore whatever other cooperations that might be around the corner. And I must say that in a very short period of time, we have really developed a great relationship with BMW, and we're confident that BMW will be an ultimate technology partner for us. I'm really happy also that we have the opportunity to have Ian Robertson with us. Ian is a member of the BMW Management Board, Head of Sales and Marketing, and we really appreciate for all your support. Thanks a lot, Ian. We have also continued to explore other strategic partnerships, like the one with BMW. And this will be a fundamental ingredient in our future business plan and in our strategy to develop as an independent company. Last week we announced the formation of a joint venture company together with American Axle Manufacturing. This new company is called EAAM Driveline Systems. It's based in Trollhättan, Sweden, and will develop electrical all-wheel drive systems as well as electric hybrid driveline systems. This is an excellent example of how you take world-class engineering from Saab together with the expertise of high-end production, put it together, and you have a successful foundation for the future. Another result of our new way of working is the Saab e-Power concept car standing right here. It's a fully electrical, zero-emission vehicle developed in cooperation with Boston Power, Electro Engine, and a few other partners. The Saab 9.3 e-Power is the first all-electric wagon with features all-electric propulsion with a projected driving range of 200 kilometers, pushing out the boundaries for all current EV offerings. Early next year, we'll start an extensive field test with a test fleet of Saab 9.3 e-Power cars. We're happy that we have today with us the head of Boston Power, Kristina Lampe-Önnerud. Nice to have you here, as well as Thomas Bergfjord from Electro Engine. While we have been doing all this, we have, of course, continued to refine our current lineup. So from 2011, we introduced 3 new engines for the new Saab 9.5. A highly efficient 180 horsepower, 1.6-liter turbo gasoline engine, a sporty 190 TTID, which is the first turbo diesel equipped with Saab's well-known all-wheel drive system. Then we also have a 220 horsepower 2-liter biopower engine that, of course, you can run on gasoline as well as E85. We've also made major achievements as it relates to the current 9.3. From model year 2011, we offer a class-leading 180 horsepower TTID engine emitting only 119 grams per kilometer of CO2. Given the combination of fuel consumption of only 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers. In the terms of CO2 per horsepower, this combination now delivers the most efficient performance in the compact segment, a great achievement. And of course, in the 9.3 as a whole, we have improved the efficiency of all of our 2-stage turbocharged diesel engines, giving a reduction of around 10% as it relates to emission. So all in all, I think during these 7 months, we have made a tremendous progress at Saab. And looking forward, it doesn't stop here, of course. Within 12 months, we will launch the new 9.4X, our first entry into the crossover vehicle, and, of course, the all-awaited 9.5 Sport Combi, in particular important for the Nordic markets. And after that, of course, in 2012, the all-new 9.3 will hit the market. And at that time, we have a full range of vehicles, a very current program, and we're confident that we have a bright future. So as you can imagine, there are pretty exciting times at Saab right now. And with that, I'd like to hand over to our chairman, Victor Müller.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to our press conference. It's hard to imagine that it's only 7 months ago that we concluded the transaction with General Motors and managed to acquire the company. On many occasions with many of you, I've said that the circumstances that caused us to be able to acquire Saab could only happen in a very unusual and disturbed market. I called it the perfect storm. And in that perfect storm, unusual things happened. Unique circumstances forced the largest car maker in the world to dispose of a number of brands, including Saab. And the market being as disturbed as it was, there were hardly any takers. Very fortunately, we managed to acquire the company, and 7 months into the game, today, we're here to show you the full product range, but more importantly, I think, we're talking about the future of our business, and particularly the transaction that we signed yesterday with BMW. Within 7 months, as of the resurrection of the brand, signing an agreement like that is really making us extremely proud. This perfect storm has changed the industry. Every boardroom of every car manufacturer currently thinks about one thing, and one thing only: how can we drive our break-even point down? And one of the ways to bring your break-even point down in a very effective and quick way is by selling or sharing your technology. And this is the trend in this industry. We're seeing many transactions, and this particular one, of course, is very favorable to us. But we argue that we couldn't have bought Spyker couldn't have bought Saab at a better moment in time than now, where there is so much access to technology, whilst in the past manufacturers were very close to their chest with all their proprietary information. This is good news for Saab. As Jan-Arke explained, we're looking at a very innovative solution on the new 9.3, not only the wonderful engine from BMW, but also the four-wheel drive system they're made in conjunction with American Axle. One of many technical features that will underline the innovative character of our brand. The fact that we're still here today, after 1.5 years of agony, underlines the tremendous resilience of the Saab brand. And we're very grateful for all the coverage that we've received on the new 9.5. But when we are here again 2 years from now, that car, the new 9.5, will be the oldest car on the Saab showroom floor. All the cars that we will have in the market by then will be younger than 2 years. And that is an amazing situation. Never before has Saab seen such a new and such a wide product portfolio. Never before have we had a crossover. Definitely, we are very ambitious to create other products and add them to our product range. But we have to learn to walk before we can run. Our first priority is to restore confidence in our brand and to become profitable by 2012 and reach sales levels of about 120,000. That may seem high if you bear in mind that we'll be doing about 45,000 this year, but in effect it's not. As recent as 2007, we sold 125,000 cars with a then 11-year-old 9.5. So when by 2012 the new 9.3 will be in the product portfolio, we're very confident we'll be able to drive our sales back up to levels that we saw between 2000 and 2007 almost every year. Partnerships are the name of the game, and in that sense, a small independent Saab is now in a position to make the decisions which are good for Saab and for Saab only. No restraints by a larger organization, but just decisions which are driven by the benefit of the company. And that is the new Saab for you. I would be very grateful if you would join us for drinks. We have a typical Scandinavian buffet, and we would be glad to answer any questions you may have. A lot has happened in the past 7 months. If you see the pace at which we're developing ourselves, you can only watch this space with interest when we'll see you again in Los Angeles for the unveiling of the 94X, and subsequently in Geneva when we have a slight surprise. Thank you very much indeed.